This is a Pin Game Journal Pinball production.
Fight me, you groveling coward. Step up and feel my blade. Get up and meet your destiny, rabbit. Your slaughter pleases me. Beg for your life. I am the Black Knight. Go home to Mother Maggot. You are worthless. You may beg for your life if you wish. I will hear your pleas, then remove your head. My heart bleeds for you, so will yours. See, it touches the rock. See, it touches that stuff. It's got spin back from the flipper.
Okay.
So it's going all crazy. It won't be like that in the real game because the polycarbonate will lose that finish.
We're just getting the flail device up and running right now, and we've just got a very simple state machine here, but the flail can actually move and stop at different positions. So just to demo that, we've got it moves towards you position. We can stop in this block position. We can have it move back and forth.
Oh, so it can block. I see.
Yeah, it can
And it
block.
scores points.
Yeah, we have an opto here to help it score. So opto.
Oh, so it becomes a stand-up target.
Right.
Almost.
Yeah, it can be.
And then we have it actually help you. So
Oh,
you can
kick it.
shoot the ball through and it'll shoot it around.
This is the guy who made it.
Secret.
I know you, but it's very cool.
And then it's smart now too, so if
he
it's
knows
in a
me.
position,
Here.
I flip the flipper, it'll open up to the right position. So I made it smarter, John.
Yeah?
So if it's like closed and I want it to be open, like when I hit the flipper button,
That's
it'll
great.
reset. Yeah.
And then I'll get you some new pulleys that will line
Right,
up.
that'll be perfect.
It's going to be nearly perfect.
Nearly perfect.
Nothing is perfect.
Right. And then
Yeah,
I did
no,
a
this
ball
is cool.
search thing.
This is very cool.
And then the state machine's here. I think on ball start, end of ball start, it'll be invalid behavior until I set it to open.
Right.
Yeah, so I do something like that.
Will it ever get kickback?
Oh,
Could it-
yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's like this state, it'll work. If you're talking about like it being closed and then accelerating it forward,
Yeah.
it's not going to work as well as the shield. Since we already have the shield one, can do that
Oh,
kick super
right.
hard. It's a coil. That's like the kickback one.
When this spins, if you hit it at the right moment, it will kick back pretty strongly.
But
because
right now
in my test fixture, it randomly hits the glass.
Yeah.
That's how strong it can be.
One time, or you want to do like a?
Yeah, we can do it at one time. It's,
Well-
you missed everything. You struck me, swing and a miss, aim better, play better, lots better. Miss me again, and again, and again, again.
No, I left my harmonizer here. We'll take it to a studio and use it there.
Possible.
Um,
In the
So-
studio, not standing in front of the thing.
right.
No, it just doesn't wearing him down. He's hurt, and he goes, "I was wondering if I could join your clan."
I love the fact that you're going to have a lot of humor in it.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
gonna be
that's
a lot of
cool.
I have no social skills. Could you help me be friendlier?
I like that.
I have gold. Spare my life, and you shall have it all.
So tell me about other possible voices.
Other possible voices are.
You said Ed's doing a character. Like, will there be other characters like
I
that?
have a few, not many.
I want to watch it all burn.
Black Knight the Henchman speech. Shut up, idiots! Silence, fools! Don't call me that fool. That's in response to what is it? Blackie, they're shooting at us, man. Don't call me Blackie, idiot. At the beginning of this game, I want like kettle drums, but mostly a single galloping horse, you know?
Okay,
Hear this
cool.
chant. Okay, that's the lead in. The horse is charging up to you, and I can't keep it there for very long because you gotta pull the plunger and fire the ball. Anyway, at some point for another song, I hear Gregorian chant, with music, and they're really going to say things like "Memento Mori," remember you will die, in the background.
Right.
There is a word for Black Night too. It's Ostolat. Warzate, death is upon you. Partial list of sound effects: a metered loop of a single galloping horse that will be synced with tunes. Okay, and I don't just want a galloping horse. I want it to be like extreme bass, like the world is shaking,
Right.
like the whole earth shakes when the horse, and a little reverb, and then a low frequency rumbling and whooshy, burning, spinning flail sound.
No.
First of all, think about a big giant log, okay, that's attached to a machine, and you're turning it, and it's like, the gears and everything else are big enough to where you hear like that. So that sound's there, and then fire makes a noise as you whirl it through the air. It's whooshy. That's the exact
Oh, yeah, whoosh, exactly. I know what you're talking about
sure.
now. Yeah.
We need a huge bonfire sound for when the the castle's burning. That's noticeable.
Right.
I've heard them before, and they're like, you're gonna have to find a big bonfire with logs falling down, and like a house burning might work it,
Yeah.
because that, a fire like that can roar, just roar. So that's what I'm looking for with a castle when it burns. Portcullis dropping with rumbling. The gate comes down with all those little spikes and goes into the ground. Stone castle crumbling and walls falling. A building getting knocked down probably would work fine. Flaming arrows, 3 of each. Big, bigger, and biggest explosions. Need explosion. 3 different ungodly loud thunder and lightning
Ungodly
strikes.
loud.
Thunder and lightning strikes.
That's an explanation.
I love that description.
So-
So when you do a seminar on this, you have to show that and say, here's what I asked for.
3 different ungodly loud thunder and lightning strikes. Shooter knob. Oh my God! Look at it. It's real too. It's got a dragon face at this end, and no matter how you turn it, the skulls face you instead of being upside down and dumb. Dragon scales, part of his armor, rivets. It's gonna be cool in color. I'm gonna try and hit the shield now. Let's go down the drain. Here we go. Ha. It's got a smart program to put it down so the coil doesn't overheat. It takes too long. Ah! You need a flash lamp there. Coming soon. I forgot how to get the flail going. This is all just simple stuff. It's not really going to work like this. We just exercise everything. And there's LEDs in here. He doesn't have them working right either yet. But
I like the flame.
yeah, the fire's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe the 3 lanes at the top. Let's try that. Yes. It's dangerous. It's going to say stuff like, beat it, go away, shop is closed. Let's see if I can get this to happen down here. There we go. This is the high speed away from you.
Okay.
And it's adjustable. We can make it do anything, pretty much. It's still dangerous, but often it'll throw it. It'll be throwing it up to the upper level on the LE, and it'll throw it around here pretty good too if I can hit it.
This place is a mess.
It's real.
You can't get more real than this.
All right. So
My name is Charles Ernst. Chuck Ernst. I am the CG art director at Stern. My background is video games, video production, cinematography, that kind of thing, and so I was brought here to fill this LCD monitor up with content. Josh is our latest addition to the team.
Hi.
He comes from a traditional art background.
Okay.
But he picks up this digital stuff like nobody's business. So the gist of this was, because it's an original title, there's nothing. We have nothing to go on. Like, what these guys have been doing is kind of developing the backstory and the reason why you're playing the game. And Josh can take it from there.
Okay. We've been developing some different characters, some different enemies that you're going to fight along the way, reasons for those enemies to exist. So just to sort of drive a story arc so that the player has a little more than just a pinball game, I guess. Yeah, we got to fill out the LCD.
This is his island?
This is so far as like a map of like you as a player, you sort of start in this like small town where the Black Knight has kind of pillaged your town and stole a bunch of money from you, and he leaves you with the challenge to kind of like he'll be back, or or you have to do something about it essentially. So that's kind of the call to action for the player to like do something about it. So then you like traverse through these different lands, the surrounding lands in this kingdom that the Black Knight has sort of corrupted and taken over and has been pillaging for decades. And you sort of you're collecting different essentially you're collecting runes to power up your sword to fight the Black Knight with, because the Black Knight has his own sort of rage that is a very powerful magical item that he has that he kind of uses against you.
And
so some of these,
it looks like you were cleaning up, or
so I'm just basically like, these are some storyboards that I started. The map was very rough at first, so this was the map originally, so I'm like fleshing the map out more. There's different storyboards, so this is like the main play map.
Oh, okay.
This sort of like leads you through like, okay, you go to the icy environment, there's these liches there that are guarding this rune, so you have to like approach them, hitting different shots will wake them up. And then once they're woken up, they attack you, and you have to hit different shots to attack them back.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they're defeated, you get that rune, which empowers your sword for the next environment. This is some stuff that we were kind of experimenting with, some castle stuff with Black Knight in his throne room, which we're still kind of working on. This is sort of like this lava environment, which has changed since even these storyboards, because now we're not going to have these castles here.
Okay.
But just the idea is, so you go to this lava environment looking for the next rune, which is the next power-up for your sword, so your sword gets stronger and stronger, so you actually have a chance to fight the Black Knight. There are concepts for different environments, because we're just always trying to think about how to engage players on the LCD screen, like what's going to be fun and interesting to look at, but also you don't have something that you don't have to focus on so much, because the game's under the glass, right?
Very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Go home to mother, rabbit. Oh, this battle is gonna be hot.
You like it?
You're wasting my time.
Right.
How could we have done anything else? What happens, like, what volume is this at?
We turn
Face me already.
music down from 45 to 75 and sound down from 55 to 65.
Get out. None shall pass. Did you ever actually hit anything?
Hey, Tim.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How was the show at the Midwest?
The show was great. A lot of people played Black Knight there. A lot of really good feedback on the game. I think people had a lot of fun playing it, and they want to play more Black Knight, even if they got to play it for free all weekend. So the flail since 6 months ago, one change we we made in that time is we made it so that the flail can actually sense when balls are behind it and clear balls out a lot more easily.
Cool.
So you won't notice playing probably that it's doing this sort of thing, but if you wind up getting the flail closed and going behind it, the flail's going to open up and let the ball go through every time.
That's cool.
And there's actually an opto back here that's, you know, allowing the ball to pass through. So anytime it crosses that opto, we open up the flail. And that made our problems of like, oh, the ball's back here behind the flail, you know, pretty much anytime you're just going to get one bump or nothing and the ball's going to come through. What we also did with the flail is we added speed based on gameplay events. So as you go through the game and you start beating on the Black Knight more and more, his flail starts to slow down a little bit.
Oh, because he's getting weaker.
Right, he's getting weaker and he's starting to get a little cowardly. But then you hit him a couple more times and it will speed back up and he'll get angry once again. Okay, so one of the coolest things we did in the game is this speech-driven lamp system we have. So when the Black Knight talks, anytime he talks, his eyes and his mouth sort of represent the speech. And we also have different colors in his mask. So if you go into the mud bog and he says you're going to face the Hydra, it's going to be the green color of the Hydra landscape. And if you hit him for other events, he'll be different colors. So anytime he's talking, you'll see it up here, and you'll see it on the topper as well. I think this whole sculpt turned out really nice. This is one of our prototype feathers, but the real feathers are like way taller. They stick out way more. The shot around the orbit too in this game is really super smooth with the spinner on it. And you can combo it really well around here and get, you know, more and more combo value.
Okay.
Steve definitely knows how to put a smooth orbit shot together, that's for sure. King of Flow. And on the premium here too, we have this 3-ball lock device. And there's no gate here or anything, but the actual action of the ball coming through this makes it stop perfectly every single time. So we've never had in any lock ever the ball come back out. It always just stops perfectly on the post holding it. Yeah.
Wow.
So this will start 3-ball multi-ball, and you'll see it in action here. Let one ball through at a time.
That's very cool.
Yeah. These RGB lamps here also turned out really nice to illuminate the upper play field. The effects like hitting the target, or not in multi-ball, but hitting the loop has this flasher effect that gets a lot of action, plus this flame panel up here. Like the light show on the premium is really nice.
I know you're scared. I'm tired of waiting. Get on with it. You have it. Man up, maggot. Begin the battle. You have that?
Yes.
Okay, for skill shot award, this is where we put a lucky shot.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, you're so dangerous.
Call me that again and you're dead. Are you getting a burning sensation? No way.
All I need is a spark!
Give me your money.
Burn, baby, burn!
Fight me, coward.
Watch it all burn!
Step up and feel my blade. Beg for your life.